I just realized that everything you have just said was not picked up by the stream at all. So while I could hear you, amazing. That didn't get picked up either. It's fine. Everything's fine. We are professionals. Everything's fine. Can you guys say something, please? Now it works. How about you do that great intro all over again?
That's
It's
you.
okay.
Real
Welcome
this
back,
time.
I'll
welcome
edit it
back,
in post.
everybody. God damn it! Welcome back, everybody, to Monster Hearts 2. I'm your MC for tonight, Xanaris, or some of you may know me as Daniel, and these are my monsters. Monsters, say hi.
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 So, with that being said, one of our monsters is out today, but we wanted to go and share a few things. This is a game about teenage angst, drama, murder, most foul, and betrayal. So, if that is not your jam, you really don't want to watch this. It's 18 plus. It's lots of cursing, lots of sexual innuendo, and tonight possibly death. So, with that being, so with that being, with that being in mind, my players
Imogen's the
also
one who's going to die.
maybe. With that being said, if we ever get a little bit too far, my players are a little bit like, hey, that's a bit too much for me. They can white card, and we will fade to black.
Can
And
I
we
white
will
card
stop
you
that
killing my
scene.
boyfriend?
No.
Can I white
What
card you
for me?
killing me or my boyfriend?
I have a yellow card. What does this do for me?
I just
Coffin?
slowed down. Don't worry.
Oh my.
So with that being said, for those of you in the community who know, and that's a besides the point. Anyways, Miguel, who are you playing tonight?
I play Manny the werewolf.
Dizzy,
I play Miss Piper Windsor the Queen.
Melanie.
I play Imogen, also a queen.
Yeah.
As of the very end of last episode.
As of
You know,
the last episode, yeah.
that's actually not too far off.
No, I play Imogen the Fae.
Queen of the Fae.
But a Fae Queen.
But a fake queen. For some reason, I do have a feeling that she's going to want to not do that for very long, but we'll see how that plays out.
I'm sorry, I need to redo mine. I play Manny, future king of Westmore.
I will stab you and feel no remorse about it.
Please don't kill my boyfriend. Like
I
a
won't
little,
kill him. I'm just gonna hurt him.
And
a little
the
light
square
stabbing is
above
fine. Just
mine
don't kill him.
is Piper, regional manager.
I'm gonna murder some fucking body tonight, and it might be Manny.
I may not even get a chance to.
It's just like this motherfucker.
So with that being said, I listen to a lot of music as I go and I do all of this because it puts me in the element. And we have a fantastic playlist with almost 500 songs on it that has literally been 2 years of us playing this.
Does it have that many?
It has been that many, and it is that many songs. But with that being said, everyone, strangely enough, tonight begins the final episodes of Monster Hearts 2. And with that, allow me to take you back. Last time that we were all together, a plan was created. Time to take action, no longer wanting to wait for the bad guys to make the first move. Our heroes decided to take the fight to them. Imogen using her father's sword and armor, and her boyfriend's jacket, oddly enough, managed to defeat her grandfather Hamlet. And for the most part, a pretty on the point jam, saving her would be father and her friend, almost at the cost of their own life. But as Hamlet stated, where does fear go when there's no one left to fear it? I think we may know. For the boys, the wolf pack, Manny, Harper, Keelan, are on their way to find the LKG. Manny coming in clutch and calling on the favor of a friend. Because you're nobody until somebody loves you.
I need to have some words with that friend before we get anywhere, like as we're traveling.
Sure, we will definitely get a chance to that.
Cool.
Don't forget Scarlet is also with the wolf pack.
Yes. And thank you. I was just about, and I was going to say an honorary member currently, Scarlet, as she pulls up the rear. Imogen still in the Fae, in the green, with her sister, Sam, and best friend, Piper,
The best
as
friend.
our ghost friend and his boyfriend run to create a distraction at the server room. With that being said, Manny, the events that are about to happen will be a few minutes in the future before the fight with Hamlet. As you begin to make your trip to the encampment in the green.
Okay. In the future or in the past?
In the past.
Okay.
Thankfully, you were paying attention. I said the future, didn't I?
It was a
I mean,
test.
time's weird in the Fae world. It might be the future. Who
I mean,
knows?
fair, but a future of many possibilities, but no, currently, the past. So, Manny, after calling nobody and nobody literally going inside of your nose,
Oh,
you could talk to him without saying anything out loud.
fantastic. That makes this even better. Because this is before the whole Fae fight. I'll leave one of my questions for later.
Sure.
But I would like to ask Mr. Nobody, hey, can you hear me? Is this where are you? Here in my
You hear a,
sinuses?
yeah, can you hear me? Like, kind of like in out of ear.
Uh, yes. Yes, I hear you in my brain. Um okay, this is weird, but I have a question. Um
That would be
so
the time to ask.
cool. Cool. Since if not if, definitely she will. Imogen will win her fight with her grandpa. She'll beat up that old man and become like the Fey Queen. So I got a really important question.
Okay.
Is that offer for me to be a king still on the table?
No.
Oh, kid, remember, you're somebody who's a nobody here with you. Of course it is. What's on your mind?
I I'm kind of worried that if Imogen becomes a queen, she can't be with me anymore. So if maybe
Well,
if I'm
Queen has to
royalty
have a
too.
king. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I hear you. I hear you. I'm there with you. I'm catching what you're putting down.
So yeah, if we can make that happen, I guess.
We'll talk.
Cool. Don't eat my brain while you're in there.
You, but all jokes aside, though, so when we get there, just as a heads up, you'll have to use me, kind of like breathe in and all that stuff for me to kind of catch a bit of the air. So, so I can kind of catch the trail. I do want you to
Okay.
know, just in case, I can't be here too long inside the old noggin. It's not good for you. But we'll make it work. I'll let you
It's
know when.
it's cool. I'm fast as fuck, boy. Just
Oh.
start spraying.
It's like, as you guys begin your trek, Imogen bursting into court as you drive up to this encampment. Manny, it's huge. You, I don't think that you realize just how much of the green they have started to cut into. And you realize there is a cutting machine here that, as soon as you see it, you hear Harper. Oh, that thing's like the thing from Fern Gully. And you just see that it has multiple arms that are going into the trees. And they're running. It's not a large group that are there, but there is a substantial group of lumberjacks here and forest folk that are just trucks going in and out.
Thought they were supposed to stop because of the dead bodies.
You actually hear Harper too. It's like, what the fuck? What happened here? And you hear Keelan. They're only doing it at night. That's why. Okay. So, what's the plan? And you hear Harper. Actually, that's actually a really good question. What the fuck are we doing, Manny?
We find the thing, and then we take the thing somewhere.
You see Keelan like kind of like tap you on the shoulder. These like normal guys. Are we?
We can scare them, but I don't want to kill them. They're probably just
Yeah, no, I wanted to, and
contractors or something.
you see Harper, they kind of like put his hand down, like, oh yeah, yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Uh-huh.
No, I mean, no, and you see Keelan, no killing. These are normal guys. That's like somebody's grandpa or dad.
We can
In
wreck their
Fact, it is
machines, though.
somebody's
Probably Tomas's dad.
What was that, Manny?
We can wreck their machines, though, if you're feeling violent.
Wait, no, and you see Harper, no, the box. Let's get this fucking thing and let's get the fuck out of here. So
Okay. Wait, we're all big guys. No offense, Scarlet.
you see Scarlet. Just like, how
we
can I be of service?
Why don't we just blend in? If we have to go through there, just
I
put
mean,
on like reflective jacket or a hard hat or whatever it is that they wear.
You see Scarlet. We could probably find something, but let's find the track of this thing first.
Going to inhale. Just get a good sniff.
As you breathe in, it's strange because it's almost as if though you feel like gravel in your nose. Almost as if though an engine's turned on. You smell. It's as if your ability to catch a scent is so hyper focused. You smell someone's TV dinner that he's eating from his lunchbox. You turn and you can smell the aftershave that Keelan had on 3 days ago that's still lingering on his skin.
Keelan, you need to shower more often.
You seem like, I showered before I came. And as you breathe in, there's something unique. A smell that you know because you've met it before. It smells like old popcorn. And you could swear that you've got the Yellow King scent.
This way.
It smells like old popcorn.
And as you begin, so a few questions first. Are we sneaking? Are we just running through in shadows?
So we have to go right through this whole like operation?
No, you notice that it seems to be on the other side of where they're at.
How big is this like encampment? Like
it's about 2 miles long.
And no roads, right? It's just like the woods.
The dirt roads. You see that they've started to go make roads, and this machine is so large it's making roads as it's going forward. Because it doesn't just cut the tree, it rips it from the root.
What if we just power through it? Just go right through the middle. Don't stop. As fast as we can.
We just gun it?
Just gun it.
You see Scarlet turn to you. Well, we all have to die sometime.
Are there like armed guards or what?
You know
what are
what,
we seeing?
Rilla? You know what? I'm gonna give you this. You can roll a cold to see if you see him, or I'll allow you to get a +1 to scent to see if you smell gun oil.
The dog's nose is better than their eyes, so I'm gonna
Go for it.
sniff. So I rolled a 7.
+1, that's an 8.
-1 if I'm rolling cold. It's back.
Don't
to a
forget,
7.
you still have a +1 from Piper.
Oh wait, that's
It's
right.
true. So it's back up to
That's
an 8.
right. All right.
Is it nighttime right now?
Yes.
Is it a full moon?
Oh,
Or is there like moonlight? Because don't you get bonuses if you use your senses under like the moonlight or something?
It is a full moon.
It has to be a full moon. I have heightened senses, and it says, you rely on your animal instincts to make a sense of a charged situation. Roll with dark. On a 10 and up, ask the MC 3 questions from below and take 1 forward. On a 7 and a 9, ask 1 question from below and take 1 forward.
Would you like to roll a dark for me?
Yes.
Please.
Six plus, what's my dark? Oh god, it's -1. I don't make it.
It's so much, right? Like it's literally so much that's happening here, and your senses are so hyper aware. You're catching everything. You're catching stuff that people have underneath their nails right now. But I will say, because you do have other people with you, as you begin to kind of hunker down, you see Scarlet by the main machine. You notice up top, armed gunmen. There's only 2, and they seem to be just doing a full circle around. But the machine is so large that you can bypass them without them seeing you.
Fuck it, then. I say we go through, but stealth it.
All right. I will go and say, if you'd be so kind, we're gonna go and roll. We're gonna roll colds. I will ask the players. Would you like to roll? Imogen, will you roll for Keelan? And Piper, will you please roll for Harper real quick?
I thought you were gonna have them roll for the guards and be like, okay, let my friends be the ones who kill me.
Oh no, that you meet your destiny.
Did they get any pluses or anything?
I got you. Don't worry about it. Just tell me the straight number.
Keelan rolled a 7.
Harper got an 8.
He's got a +1. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
3.
Oh shit. Okay. All right.
Pause. Add 1 to Harper and Keelan because they're also following the plan that Piper made.
Okay. All right.
This is the best skill ever.
This shit is
just let Manny die. It's fine.
It's like it's so much right now that you're like, fuck. Scarlet notices though, and as you start to go and run, you feel an arm wrap around this upper part of your face and kind of pull you back. As a lumberjack just kind of walks past, axe in hand. Hey, fellas, did we get to Squadron B? That's already been taped off. And you see Scarlet kind of like pull you back. And she looks at you. You have a fucking death wish.
Yes.
Sorry, there's like a lot going on. I can't really focus.
You see her look at you. Take a second. Manny, as she looks at you, her eyes begin to turn into twirls. Concentrate. Find
Luck.
scent. Will you please roll dark for me?
I will. That's a 9. -1, an 8.
As you take the +1 from Scarlet, listen to the sound of my voice.
If she's
Concentrate.
giving me a +1, then that's a 9.
And as you hear it, concentrate. You close your eyes, and when you open them, you feel your teeth sharpen, your body become a little bit bigger. You see the path now, almost like in the video games. The yellow brick road. Take right.
You can jiving going in there.
You see the other side's going to follow you. It's a lot. But you notice everyone's busy. And they seem to be moving quick. Keelan seems to be right in what he said, what they're doing is illegal. And as you begin to get past the main group and you continue, you begin to notice the ground feels different. As it's covered in the black salt from as far as the eye can see. And you see as you get there, Manny, you start to feel sick. What you're standing on is wrong. It shouldn't be here. What are they doing to the green? And you see Harper and Keelan go through the same, and you hear Keelan, oh God, it smells like rotten eggs. And you begin to catch that smell of sulfur. And you begin to see there is no plant life that is able to grow back after the salt has been placed onto it. Manny, they're not here to cut the forest down. They're here to destroy it utterly and completely.
We need to stop this. We have something we need to do first.
You see Harper going to squeeze you in the arm. Come on. Let's roll another cold. Come on.
That's 9.
Even with everything, the noise, the smoke, the salts, there's a mission. You begin to get past what seems to be like an older encampment almost. Like if though they build, then they stop, they go and they create something new. And as you begin to get across, you notice there seems to be an area that's lined off with yellow tape. All throughout, cones everywhere, danger falling, danger avalanche. And you notice that the yellow brick road goes straight into the hole.
So what? It's like a sinkhole, just a hole in the ground, or
As you get close, you realize you're not sure what happened, but a chunk of the ground fell in. And as it's fallen in, I'll say that you guys can see pretty well at night. And as you look down, there's tile flooring. There's metal walls on the bottom of this thing. As you see the yellow brick road go into that tube.
fuck is this? I mean, I follow the road.
Manny, will you roll a senses for me? See if you hear something.
Another 9.
You all get to the lip of this thing. All right, everybody. You see Keelan looking around. I don't see anybody. Harper looks down. There's a step way across the way that we can make down so we don't have to climb it. And as soon as he says that, you hear as the darkness of night illuminates.
Oh no.
You see what seems to be rocks, humongous boulders, on fire as they
At us?
it's going over you as
Okay.
they look almost like meteorites lighting up the sky. And you begin to hear, in the name of Lord Hamlet! You don't know what's coming, but you could swear that it sounds like catapults. Yes, Piper.
So that means we should be up to present time with us, right?
We're about
So
to be.
Piper would have seen it and seen that they're gone.
As soon as the last hit happens, right? And actually, where's the fight's happening? Because Hamlet's still up. Piper, you see Harper go, the fuck? And you just see Keelan, holy shit, that's actually kind of cool. Oh my god. And you just start seeing.
I love Keelan.
Manny, when these things hit, they sound like trucks flying. And some of them begin to zoom a little bit. You notice that as they launch, they recalibrate real quick, and they start to go lower. So now instead of you hearing it just woo, they start hearing whatever's hitting is making a very, very loud noise. And you actually see Scarlett, get the fuck in the hole! And she actually so
The fairies are coming! Describe it.
Fight the fairies.
So real quick, I'm actually going to roll a 1d4 because this is when this gets fun.
Okay.
On an even, a catapult ball will miss, and it will fall towards you guys. On an odd, it will go towards its intended target.
Odds.
You have 3 rolls. As you begin to go and make it down, are we going down the staircase?
Oh, yeah.
You notice it's not great, but you start to go make it down like. All right, so let's get some music in here so that for those of us that are watching can hear whatever's going on in my head. So as the Thorn Guard has begun its assault on this encampment, that was close and you didn't like it. You start it's gonna hit you guys.
Great.
As you
Awesome.
see the literal hole alight as if though a flashbang is going off, as if the sun itself is falling into this pit. I will allow you to, and you can tell me whatever stat you want to use for this. You just need to pass to not get hit by this thing.
I use a hot to
hot?
the boulder.
Fight hot with hot.
What I will go and say is,
No.
tell me, yeah.
Will I want to use volatile.
You
I
gonna
don't.
punch the boulder, or are you just gonna like kick off the wall or something?
Fuck. Punching the boulder sounds cool as fuck. But it wouldn't be the smart thing. But Manny isn't that smart, so we're gonna punch that boulder.
Do you ask any of the boys to help you in this attack against this catapult ball?
I guess I'll just scream out, "Punch the boulder!"
All right. Holy shit! Here we go. Roll. Okay.
Wait. That's 8 plus 2. That's 10.
Manny,
At the very least, Manny got a 10.
as you start you see this thing coming down, you jump in front. Manny, will you describe to our audience what does the wolf pack look like when all three of them in unison decide to punch a 200-pound, a lit napalm ball of death?
I want you to imagine Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Lex Luger in their prime cock back their fists and just let loose with everything they got.
Manny, you connect first with the 10. You see Harper right behind you, and in that moment that you swear, fuck, we can't stop it. Keelan comes in clutch. It swings to the side, slams into the sands. As you see Scarlet just kind of fall to the side, and she just kind of stops.
Ah!
And you do see Harper, oh my god! And you see he's kind of like patting himself off.
Why did we do that?
You said to punch it! And as you notice, the wall now is just completely covered in fire. You begin to continue to run down. One last one.
Oh boy.
As you begin to make it right into the opening of this tunnel, you were able to enter as it skids, dug, 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 and falls with a thud. Scaring all of you probably half to death, but
Oh, thank God I didn't want to have to punch another one.
you hear a voice in your head. Okay. And it's like, as you make it into the tunnel.
Just say, shut up. Future king of
Yeah, okay.
king of this town.
You
I forgot
hear
the name of the town. Westmore.
Westmore. And as you run into the tunnel, Imogen, as you watch the last bits, the final ashes of Hamlet wipe away, the power that you feel in your chest, that you feel that there's not an army alive nor dead that could stand against you, leaves in a sigh as you fall to one knee, bleeding profusely, as you realize, I almost died. Piper, you see it as she... Oh, shit.
Oh, nope, run.
I think Imogen has that moment where she like realizes that her hand is wet and like looks down and her hand has like touched her torso wherever she's cut and she's like there's blood everywhere and she's like, oh, I'm just gonna sit here.
You see the gentleman run up with you, Piper.
And then like laying down sounds like a good idea.
Oh, Imogen, are you all right? Well, that's a bit of an oxymoron, really. And you see that he just kind of, he holds you close. You're alive. You're alive. How is that possible? How are you alive right now? I'm glad that you're alive. I'm just kind of confused.
Can I take a nap? I'm gonna go take a nap.
Hey, Imogen.
Mm-hmm.
You want the rest of this shit show to go down the toilet?
What?
There's fireballs flying over your boyfriend from your
What?
grandfather's loyalist army.
Like, starts to, like, jump up and is like, no, that was a bad idea.
Say, say, I got this.
We have to stop them? I mean, can we send somebody to stop them?
You're going to bleed all over them. It's going to be a fantastic fight. Relax for just a second.
Somebody pack her wound, please.
You do see the voice of spring. No, the breath of spring.
Breath.
As she begins to kind of pass her hands over you, and you do hear her say in her breathy way, "She's very wounded. My lord, if she was to continue in battle, we will lose her." Well, there's that. What do you want to do? How do we stop Hamlet's forces anyways? And they're just attacking the bad guys. What does it matter?
Well, eventually the spell's gonna stop working, I'm assuming.
Who are they attacking?
A construction site, it looks like, or the encampment, as it's been called in here.
I mean, not all of those people are bad guys. Some of them are just workers.
Oh shit.
I might have an idea.
Okay.
Okay.
You didn't bring the big gun with you just not to use me, did you?
What's on your mind?
Piper pulls out a gold mask from her bag. I can do it for a few seconds.
Piper pulls out her coin that becomes the gold mask.
They didn't give me all this power just for me to not use it. And I'm gone rogue enough anyway. Why not?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I can go gone.
I trust you. What?
Not for long, right?
No,
What do you plan on doing?
Maybe I can advance the breaking of this curse and maybe take care of a few catapults to get us started. But the breaking the curse is going to be the primary objective without killing anyone. Turning over a new leaf. No tentacle strangulation anymore. At least not unless we're fun. But whatever.
You hear Sam, if you can get me there, I can find them. I can find the boys. I know. I'm a stalker. Like, I can find Manny. Like, it's not going to take long for me to be able to find Manny.
Vines can be used to restrain as much as to strangle.
Well, that's the point. That was the thought process. But I don't have vines. I have shadows.
Right.
So, Piper, do you make the decision of placing the mask on your face?
Can I get on the streaming horn first and call my summonson?
As yellow light who do you call?
Harper.
You see, they are running down a tiled hallway.
My sweets.
You hear what sounds almost like claws scratching against metal. Wait!
I wasn't quite prepared for that. Can you do the thing? I have an idea and I need to be there.
Are you sure?
Harper, if I have to, it's an order.
You see him look at the boys. You see Harper go into a corner for a second.
What you doing, buddy?
Hopefully, not a big mistake. As he cuts the palm of his hand
Ooh.
and he begins to knock on the ground. 1. You hear it in the Fae. 2. 3.
Be careful, Piper.
Holds out my hand for Samantha. Come on, darling.
As you hold on to Sam, do you place the mask onto your face?
Yes.
Imogen, as you see your friend grab on to Samantha, Sam turns to you with a weak smile as the mask smothers Piper's face. All of her hair going back, her eyes almost bulging out of her own skull as this yellow and black mask covers them. Piper, as you arrive into the encampment, you now see the full issue here. As knights in green plate armor are literally fighting in hand-to-hand combat against anyone that they're up against. Catapults launching left and right. And you notice something. A shadow on the thing they called the beast. A 2-block wide machine that lurches as it slowly begins to turn its turret around, almost like a tank. You see, they don't see it, but there are large talons into this metal, and you see nothing but a large, toothy smile as the machine begins to lurch forward. Piper, what do you do?
Well. Okay. All right. So Piper has 2 objectives. She wants to stop the fighting of the people. She wants to break the spell on the people, and she wants to claim the machinery. All of the machinery, no matter what side it's on.
You will be able to do one of those things. Both most likely will kill you. But a choice has to be made. What's more important?
So I have questions faced with that decision. Does it look like the knights are making the attempt to kill anyone?
Actively.
God damn it.
What if you take out the knights but have Sam disable the machine?
I'm so scared to send Samantha in there, but I think that's a really good idea because I don't know how long that spell's going to work, and I think I trust Samantha to do that. So, all right. Piper has not gone full god yet, has she?
She's
She
about
has.
to.
She's about to. She is going to very quickly. Samantha, get that fucking machine. Be the wonderful little tech wizard that I know that you are, and you take that fucker out. Do you understand me?
She turns to you. Goody. And you see this, she goes and she...
Look, do you want to do the hand-to-hand combat and kill people? Our objective is to not kill people.
Fine. I got it. You see she turns to you.
I love you. Good luck.
Oh, boy.
You got
She
this.
jumps
I
in.
believe. Yeah, my favorite part. Okay. Piper is going to take a very deep breath, and she is going to try to hold on as long as she can to this power. And she wants to, like, place her hands on the land. And she wants to send it out like a wave. Like the shadows are coming from her to engulf the men that are attacking the construction site workers.
Roll a dark for me, please.
Blech. Pukes. Okay. Where are you at? Hi, Piper. There you are. Hi, BB. Okay. $11.
As
Double
above,
fives.
must be below. You see the shadows of the moonlight. You begin to see people almost like bloop, 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 bloop. Black bubbles begin to engulf the Thorn Guard. Catapults still coming. And as they are firing, you turn. There's so many lines. What is that? And you hear a voice. Daughter. They are coming for you. You notice it is the Westmore PD. They're not there yet. They're on their way. But they are coming in strength. Piper, you have begun. Manning, you hear running down the pipe. If you had not had nobody with you, this would be a maze. Left, right, left. You see that there's a gate in front of you. You're able to rip it out without a second thought. Running. Something doesn't feel right. As if though the closer you get to this thing, the more dangerous it becomes. And you begin to realize you're not just feeling the LKG, you're feeling the darkness of chaos personified in an object that should not exist. I would like you to roll a... As you begin to scratch through, you rip out gates, you rip going through vents. There's a door in front of you. Does that door stand there for long, Manny?
No, I kicked that door in.
A laboratory. Old. Dusty. Thousands of beakers and panels. And you can swear that you hear violin music.
Is someone in here?
You see Scarlet hunker down and Manny for the first time. You notice when you look at Scarlet's eyes in the shadow, they have the gleam that an animal has in the shadow. Manny, will you roll cold for me?
Did that noise come out of Scarlet just now?
Yes.
Oh boy. Said cold?
Mm-hmm.
What does a 3 sound like?
Anybody in here? As you get slammed into the center of your face. You have never been hit that hard. To the point that it surprises you. And as you skid back for a second, you hear, can't let you do that. You already did it once.
Do what?
You see on the far end a work table with a black, perfect onyx box. But the man standing in front of you, Manny, as he pulls back the hood, is you. A scar running down his face. The man that has come to you in your dreams all this time, that has warned you about what you could become. Manny, Emmanuel stands in front of you. And as he unclicks his robe,
Holy
you see
shit.
that he is very ready to stop you.
Are you the Shadow Manny?
As you pick up your fist, he's like, no, that's you later on. I'm sorry. You gotta go. And he goes again.
Oh, fuck me.
it's like he misses, but as he misses, you see that fist. You hear it, and it sounds like thunder as it goes past your head. He swings with vicious strength behind him. And you actually hear Harper, what the fuck? And as he jumps back, you see that Harper is now wrestling Harper. As Keelan is wrestling Keelan.
Are they like different versions of themselves like mine is?
They all look older. They all look battle torn.
Does Scarlet have one?
She does not.
What the fuck? Here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm going to ignore the other me.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna try to like I guess I just barely swerved out of the way from his attack.
100%. You
And
know yourself.
Whoever's doppelganger is like beside me, I'm gonna just lay an attack on that one.
I'm gonna say it's Harper's that's closest to you. As you hear him, he's like, "You gotta die!" And you see that he's literally got his hands wrapped around Harper's neck. He's like, "I can't let you do it." Go for it.
All right. 6, 10, 11, 12.
As you hear him say that, Manny, do you say anything as you lay into this cocksucker?
Switch partners, motherfuckers!
You see as Nega Harper opens up his eyes wide and he turns, you catch him square in the center of his face. He stumbles back. He's like, "Oh, fuck, he hit me." And you actually hear the doppelganger of Keelan. "That's not fair. You're supposed to go against your own doppelganger." And as you see that Keelan's trying to like maneuver him, you do hear Keelan, "He's got a gun!" You hear as Keelan goes wide, da 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 da, hitting the roof.
Which Keelan? Good Keelan or evil
Bad
Keelan?
Keelan. Well,
Bad
evil
Keelan has a gun?
He's like, "We gotta stop him from getting to the box." So, you hit Harper. It is now bad Harper.
I'm
As
just
you
trying
hit-
to cause some chaos in the fight.
As you hit Bad Harper, you see Bad Harper now. As he turns to you, he looks at you straight in the eyes. "I can't let you kill Imogen." His shirt explodes as just Her face extends. You've seen Harper transform before. You don't know what this is.
Oh boy.
This wolf with this jet black hair as it its howl echoes through this hallway. Glass shatters as it turns to you and he tells you, "You are the villain here, don't you see that?" And he runs at you. And as he goes,
What's
Manny,
going on?
you're standing there and you see it. He's so fucking lightning fast. He looks like though he's gonna go at you. He jumps over you. And as he jumps over you, he grabs your head and he slams you down as he lands on the other side. You literally feel concrete just as you take 1 damage. And you see that he picks you up by the head again. "You gave everything up for nothing!" And as he picks you up, "We're here to fix that." And you hear Manny, "Not yet! We have to stop the girl!" And you see Scarlet. She's jetting towards the box. As you hear Keelan, "Shoot it down! Shoot it down!" As she's running, Manny, you have an action.
Oh no!
Oh boy. Um. Shit. I. Ah. Okay. Okay. So he has me like this, like around the neck. You said.
No,
Or
he's got you picked up by your head.
by my head. Oh, that's lovely. Um. I yell at good Harper because now I'm questioning: am I the bad guy? Whatever. No time to think about that. I yell at my Harper to run interference.
As you scream it out, you see Harper turn and he sees you. He catches eyes with you and he sees the position you're in. He turns and he sees you. Well, the other you. And as he turns to Keelan, you see he starts to think, "Fuck, what do I fucking do?" As he jets past you, and as he jets past you, you see Nigger Keelan picking up the gun, and as he does, Harper throws his body in front of Scarlet. As you hear, "Dum, dum, 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 dum."
Is this a real gun or is this a good guy's pepper gun?
This is a real gun.
Ah, fuck.
You hear, "Oh!" As he lurches to the ground. Scarlet continues to run, but you see Harper as he begins to fully embrace his darker self. The bullet does not exit because it is silver. As you see that he starts to, he turns and you see Keelan. "I'm sorry." Scarlet continues towards the box. Manny, it's your crew now.
All right, I'm just gonna go full dark because this is looking really bad, and Piper will kill me if her boyfriend just dies right here.
I'm
Which
telling you now, Piper will give in to her full god mode if, if Harper dies. She will not care what lives or dies.
that's fair. I want to just go full dark, fully transform, and with like my thumbs with their sharp claws, I just want to reach back at the evil Harper and gouge his eyes.
Roll for me.
That's metal. I like it.
Eight.
You catch one. And as you go in, Manny, it's like going into concrete. And you realize the only way that you were able to do it is because you have embraced your darker self. As sinew bursts from you, muscle on muscle. He drops you.
Imogen has a question.
Yes, Imogen.
Piper has a connection to all of her people,
We're
right?
gonna get there in just a second.
Okay. Because the question was, does she not recognize that there's an extra Harper now?
As you hear this, Piper, you hear Harper screaming out, "My eye!" Will you roll a cold for me, please?
I'm fucked either way now. Whatever Harper dies.
6, 7. That's a 7.
As you start to shit, you try to capture him. You try to see where he's at, but you just see blood covering an eye as though blood's on your vision.
Wait, you said he's an older version, right?
Mm-hmm. You now with that 7. Give me a sec. You know what? That is a pass. You see Manny literally has his hand in someone's skull as your Harper's turning to look at Manny fighting Harper.
There are 2 Harpers. There are 2 Mannies. There are 2 Oh. The fuck? What in the alternate universe is going on here?
As you see the
Wait.
beast begins to lurch forward. Yes.
I want to whisper Weasel in the Nega Harper's ear to see if it fucks with him.
Ruler.
I would embrace his childhood trauma.
Ruler shut down. Yeah, sure, fuck it. Why not? Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah.
If it fails, does she whisper it to the wrong Harper?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, jeez.
As you stab into this eye, Manny, you literally hear something else in your head. You notice it's not your voice. Kill more. As you begin to go more into this skull like that, and you can feel the orbital bone almost, you hear embrace King of Westmore. As you begin to dive in, you see Nega Harper go, "That's not my fucking name!" And as he does like that, you see that he pulls back. He's like, "Stop calling me that, Piper! God damn it!" And the voice stops. Here we go.
It's nice to know I torture him in every universe.
Manny, you pull your finger from him. You are nature at this moment. The desire to claw and to consume.
I harmed him, right?
Yes, most
Cool.
definitely.
I have scent of blood, so I add 1 to all my rolls against those who have been harmed in this scene already.
Okay. Nega Keelan and Harper. Nega Manny has not been touched.
Cool. For now.
For now.
Soon. TM.
Soon.
So, as you take the step back, Manny, you feel a hand gently on your chest. And you realize it's you.
The evil me? The not evil? Who?
You
The
see,
other.
You see Nega Manny. It doesn't have to end like this.
You chose violence. You shot my friend.
What do you say at the end of all things? And as you say that, the lab, as Scarlet begins to outreach a hand, you hear him one more time. Manny, what are you willing to give up at the end of everything? At that moment, do you attempt to stop Scarlet from putting her hand onto the LKG?
Yeah, this is
It's wild,
really,
I know.
really wild. Because my every instinct, the player, is fuck this bullshit. We have to complete the mission. Manny has gone through um, a whole, like, a character arc of, hey, violence isn't always the answer, but there's also always a chance that, this is a trap. So, what Manny is going to do is he he heard the other Harper when he said, "Don't call me that, Piper."
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that tells Manny that this other Harper has a connection to Piper. Unless no, because then there could be a mega Piper, but why would she troll him now? All right, fuck it. So I am going to grab the other Manny's hand and I'm going to de-wolf
Hmm.
if I can.
I say in this moment of true contemplation, of seeing all of a sudden violence stop, Manny will be able to take a step back from the dark.
Having done that, I'm holding the other me's hand that's on my chest. With my free hand, I'm going to deck him in the mouth, and I'm going to tell Scarlet, "Don't touch that box."
Roll a volatile for me.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12.
As you hear him, what do you give at the end of all things? Manny, what do you say before you deck Manny in the mouth?
Give everything so that Imogen can live.
And you see he smiles at you. Oh, you son of a bit. Fuck! As you see Scarlet stop, I have it right here!
Don't touch it!
You see as she stops in front of the box. I could have it.
I want to blow Mr. Nobody out my nose.
Ew.
As you, as you see that he stumbles forward, you hear him. I could have it. I could avenge Paul. I can stop Helsing.
Trust me. Please.
As she extends the hand out, you see she begins to cry tears of blood. I just. Annie. And she pulls her hand back. As you hear Keelan, oh, thank God. And you hear
Which
the other
one?
Keelan. Oh, you're Keelan, but you hear Nega Keelan. Oh, jeez, that's great. That's great. That's really awesome. That's cool. And you see them kind of look at each other.
No fucking room.
As you, as they kind of give that look. Piper, as you begin to float through this encampment, the bubbles. You see the beast has begun to lurch forward. Battling rams from the forest are now attacking the beast. As its arms pick up, you hear on the loudspeaker, "You are trespassing on investor property. The charge for this is annihilation."
Don't you mean the
As
punishment?
one arm punches right through it, wood flying everywhere, as the other one clamps down and snaps probably a person in half as it turns. Piper, you begin to see in the physical world as the smoke of the machine begins to form up. Destroy our enemies. As you, we live in all men, alive and dead. Hubris, greed, vanity. As it begins to form, shadow personified, greed and avarice. Piper, as you close your eyes, you go back to Imogen. Imogen, as you're laying there, they bring you over to a mat. They seem to be kind of like a medical area. As everything's playing through, I would like you to roll a cold for me to see if you can stay awake.
Oh, jeez. No. That's a 5.
As you begin to close your eyes, you haven't fallen completely. You notice you're alone in this room. As the breath of spring comes up to you and puts a warm towel on your head. My dear sweet girl, you are braver than what I thought. And maybe stupider.
I'm a teenager. 10 feet tall and bulletproof.
Was that what they say?
That's what the humans say, yeah.
And as you see, she's slowly putting ointments onto your wound.
Thank you for helping.
Of course. My queen, Imogen.
That's not really a thing, is it?
You might want to talk to your dad about that. As you see, she passes a hand through your hair. It's funny how, and you see that your eyes slowly closing. Sometimes we have to wait. for opportunities. And she's slowly passing her finger across your eyebrow. Sometimes it feels like millennia, a lifetime. I served Hamlet for so long. As you feel her hand begin to tighten on your chin.
Why?
Because I am winter, as I am spring. There can be only one queen, though, my dear girl. Imogen, you see her eyes slowly turn crimson. Thank you for freeing me after all this time. The second oldest Fae. And I refuse to bow to a child. As she holds onto your chin, you think that you're having a nightmare. And you open up your eyes again, and she's cleaning your wounds. And as you're falling asleep, you see she's pulling a blade. As you open up your eyes again, you see the gentleman standing there, and they're laughing. And you fall to sleep. From what you know, you're alive. You're not dead. What just happened? And as you begin to truly go into rest, you hear Hamlet's voice. I told you. Luck. As his voice and memory begin to fade from your mind, you awaken. Not hurt. Surrounded by brownies. The breath of spring there. You have no idea what that was.
That
But you
was...
do heal one harm.
Oh, cool.
So she was gonna kill you. She didn't do it then.
What a weird dream.
You hear the brownies.
You know that happens. Usually at the patricide and things like that. I have nightmares all the time. I killed my grandfather like 30 days ago and I keep seeing him.
Are you sure
Do
your
it,
grandfather's not
Jimmy!
over there?
Oh, he's alive. Oh, that son of a bitch. Ah!
And then you see as the brownie kind of jumps off. It's like, what was that, Imogen? It's like,
I think I said the same thing as Miguel.
but you can swear it, and in that moment you hear them.
Yeah, no, you know.
And you know the brownies are just being to each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that one time that I killed my own sister and brother. Nobody ever asks us about food anymore. They just take and 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 take.
And you see that he just kind of like goes over to the side. You just hear the breath of spring. Easy, easy. Everyone's getting very excited. Easy. And you see that she just kind of, come on, breathe. Everyone breathe.
Two brownies still fighting in the background. It took more than
Just
that to
rolling
kill
around
me!
in the dirt.
But you don't feel fear around her. You don't feel that anything's changed.
I think maybe a little wary and a little of the realization that I am here without any of my friends that I'm very close to.
And you have
It feels a little vulnerable.
and you have a flashback of a memory. As Hamlet told you, I never told anyone you were my family. Do you have any idea how many enemies you already have? And you begin to realize, fairy politics, god damn it. This isn't really that out of the ordinary.
Mm. Is he really dead?
And you hear one of the brownies,
Hamlet?
Was that a crazy dream?
and you hear them,
Hamlet, Hamlet, Hamlet. Yeah, no, he's dead. If not, he'd be here already. He's really dead. Like, I saw him die.
and you hear another one in the back.
He became ashes, and the wind took him over into the ocean. Like a ghost.
The brownies remind me of the roaches from Joe's apartment.
A little bit.
Oh, no, he's real dead. Because we were going to go and take his armor and give it to you. All gone. All of it just...
His armor?
with skin.
Ew.
I'm still having crazy dreams. Okay.
You see one pinch you really hard. You feel it.
Ow!
No, you're awake. You're awake, my queen. Don't worry about it. We got you.
I like poke him in the belly.
And as you do that, you do see the brownie with the eye patch from earlier. As he walks amongst them. Commander Fudge, to your service, my
Is this
queen.
the one from the pizza parlor?
Yes. I'm so
Ew.
sorry. I would, top spy of your grandfather, leading general, if I do say so myself. But I am here to serve you, my liege, in all things fey and outwardly.
You really pissed me off.
That's my job, my liege. Thank you. You see that he wipes away a tear. I've never been told that I was good at my job before.
Oh, that's sad.
That means a lot to hear from you. Thank you.
Oh, what have I done?
Queen Imogen! Queen Imogen!
And you hear them.
Oh,
he's
where is the gentleman?
Oh, he's doing damage control, my liege. Lord Hamlet's forces are actively destroying the outside world.
What? Okay, what are we doing to stop that?
Oh, well, I was waiting for your orders.
My orders stop. My orders are to stop attacking the humans.
No, oh, so sweet thing. No, my queen, you have it confused. They're not ours. We're yours. Those are the Hamlet's guys.
Okay, is there anything that you guys can do to help stop Hamlet's?
You start
Loyal
hearing a
followers?
lot of blades being unsheathed.
Yeah!
Wait,
Of course, my liege. We will murder every single human.
No.
Yes.
Oh, no?
No.
No.
Okay. Are Hamlet's are the people attacking, are they human or are they fae?
A mix, actually.
Okay.
The
Can
treants
we-
should be arriving in the next few minutes.
Can we order them? Can we tell them that their lord is dead and they need to put down their arms?
I can't. It would have to be you, my liege.
Okay. Well,
do you want us to take you?
We'll get up and do that then. And Imogen starts trying to get out of bed.
And as you begin to get out of bed, you see the brownies kind of go around you.
We got you. We'll get you a chair.
How tall are these guys anyway?
Like this big.
Okay.
It's like, and you do see Fudge. My liege, do we necessarily mean to dismiss the Thorn God, or perhaps use them? They are humans only.
I mean, why do we need to? What would we use them for? And if
Well,
I
to
mean,
instill fear and chaos in the Fey realm, my liege. To rule with an
no,
iron grip. Oh, or not? Maybe that's not what that's not what we're doing. Are we doing like a different
I am
thing?
not replacing Hamlet. The way he ruled things was wrong, and I'm not doing that.
So we're going to go hug them? I'm confused. I'm trying to find the middle ground here.
We're just gonna be nice.
They have swords, my liege,
They have swords?
and catapults.
Then relieve them of their swords.
Without murdering them.
Yeah.
All right, boys, you heard it. And you see that he snaps
I
his
mean,
fingers.
haven't you learned how to disarm people?
Oh, no, not really. We just kind of go for the eyes.
That's an effective trick.
You know,
Works for Manny.
And the groin, depending.
Yeah.
if the gentleman and Piper are taking care of the Thorngard, maybe you guys can disable the catapults. You could do that without killing anybody, right? Also, you're small and sneaky and not easily seen, right?
Is this a mission, my liege?
Yes.
There we go.
You heard her, boys. And you see that he snaps his fingers again. You see the swords getting sheathed in.
Disable the catapults, and after you've done that,
Right.
maybe make a little havoc for those that are behind destroying the forest.
Understood.
No
As
killing.
you see, he picks up his eye patch. He actually has his eye.
No killing.
Subterfuge, if you will.
Yes,
and
it's a sneaky mission.
Right. Well, me and the boys will begin. Who's going to take you to disengage the Dawn God, my liege?
I don't know.
As your loyal bodyguard, I feel that it would be necessary that I could go and send the counterpart for the catapult, and I can go with you.
Okay, that sounds acceptable.
Excellent. Boys,
So wait,
everyone's confused. Like,
Are we going? Are we staying?
it's like, yes, Piper.
so is the gentleman with Piper and Samantha?
He's on his way.
Okay, cool.
And you see that he turns. I have an idea. Breath of spring. Yes, I know. And you see that she begins to enwrap you with her arms. Allow me to guide you, my liege. I will bring you. Along with Fudge. And you see that she just kind of turns to him.
Thank you.
And you see her turn to the others. You heard her. The catapults. Move.
Yeah.
And you see them just kind of like begin to shake as they start to. You get used to them. They're not so bad.
Oh yeah, I've usually had a couple on the farm, just never so many.
When you go in groups higher than 10, it's like dealing with a child. It's strange. Anyways, you see that she just wraps her arms around you. Come. Manny,
Yes.
as you see your Manny in front of you, a smile begins to creep up on his face. And he extends his hand.
Smell
Get
it.
the box. He leans into you. Get the box. We're not meant to be kings.
I thought you didn't want me to get the box.
Not the man that came in through that door. And you see that he grabs you by here and he shakes your hand, your arm. Don't trust things that don't tell you what they really are. Chaos ain't for everybody.
I look at Mr. Nobody, who should just be right there.
It's not there.
Oh, he's not there.
Hmm. No, he's standing by Scarlet. Hasn't touched the box though.
That's really really weird because I was actually gonna. The reason I blew him out my nose was because I was going to ask him to get the box.
He's just standing next to it. Looks like he's whispering something in her ear.
Hey, Nobody.
Hmm?
What are you doing over there?
Nothing.
That's a lie.
What's wrong?
I was gonna ask you for a favor.
Sure, friend. What can I get you?
Come here.
Okay. You see that he begins to walk up as Scarlet begins to walk up with him. Hmm?
What aren't you telling me?
What do you mean?
Oh, and one sec. Hey, Keelan and other Keelan, can you guys help both of our I forgot Piper's boyfriend's name.
Harper.
Can you help both Harpers? They're not doing so good.
Can you help both Harper? As you see them fade. And you see the Manny that's shaking your hand.
Okay. So
Old magics. And as he nods, his mouth opens. The Angel Archive. Infinity. The final project. And as he closes his mouth, you're a good man, Manny. This future doesn't have to be the one that you live. As you begin to see him fade away,
Oh.
be safe.
yeah, fuck you.
As he goes into the shadow, Object Infinity. DLKG. Luminal Kinetic Generator. A weapon of mass destruction so powerful only one was ever successfully created by the Hellsing Collective.
Where is this coming from? This audio?
The box.
The box. Okay.
As you see the black shake, you hear glass. And you could swear for a moment you see Hamlet's face fall into the shadow as the last stringence of his magic on the box comes to an end.
Mm. Okay. I will hold Scarlet's hand. And I'm going to bring her up to the box with me. And I'm going to grab the box. And I'm going, like, I'm not lifting it. I'm putting one hand on it. And I tell Scarlet, pick it up with me.
Okay. You see that she picks up one side, you pick up the other.
Like, I I don't know what he was telling you. There's a lot I don't understand right now, but this is dangerous. And we need to be in this together. Okay?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't mean to. I don't know what happened.
You've been through a lot. And there's still a lot to do.
Let's get this fucking thing out of here.
Okay. So I'm gonna let go of her hand. I'm gonna take the box myself now.
As you pick it up, Manny, it's heavier than it looks. Like it's heavy, but you got some oomph to you. You get it?
How's Harper looking?
Funny enough, he's just kind of sitting there, looking around. We gotta go.
You good? You got
Oh
shot.
yeah. It's not the first time.
He's right.
Okay. Oh, okay. We should go. Let's go. We're going.
I gotta get that taken out, but yeah, this is not the first time. And you see that he begins to. I'll lead the way. You see that he's still in wolf form. As he begins to go through it, he scratches through the front door, and you hear Keel in the background. Man, I need a gun like that. And you can see that he just looks around at the shadows.
Don't worry, I got a couple.
Oh, okay. as you begin to make your way down, Manny, you now have the LKG in hand. What is Manny doing now?
Oh man. I want to get the fuck out of here. And I want to take this box. I think Manny's brains are saying, take it to Nana. But his heart is saying, go to Imogen. So I'm going to tell the team, let's go to the green. Before, because I guess we don't know what's going on above. Like,
Not yet.
let's go to the green while there's still a green left.
All right.
And
You see Harper.
is Mr. Nobody still there?
He's in the back.
Get back to your boss and we'll talk later.
As you turn, you see him turn to you. It's not personal.
Right.
Aw, kid, don't be like that.
I
Don't
keep
be
walking.
like that. As he fades into the shadow.
Kinda heartbroken a little. Thought we were pals, but you know.
And as you do, you look at the boys and you realize, now you got your pals. And they're here with you. And as you turn to Scarlet, you see that you pulled her out from some place that could have gone really, really bad. Sometimes we have to let go of friendships that are not good.
Here.
And you begin to run down the hallway. Piper.
See.
Piper en español.
As you are full into what you are now. Piper. Look at them. Look at what they have to do to mimic our power. Just an aspect of it. How weak they are. How fragile. What are ants to a god? Piper, I need you to roll cold.
Listen, you motherfucker, don't you embarrass me. Ten.
Ants. You see the sky opening. The platform on the Yellow King standing above you. TLKG. As an arm swings at you, and you are able to bypass, as this large mechanical thing cuts through the shadow. It goes to go swing again. It misses you.
I see you're going to be a problem. Why don't we take care of that, shall we?
What do you do, Piper?
I am going to gently set down the spade that I have in the bubble. Now I'm going to turn my full attention to this fucking machine. It's funny you call yourself Shadow, because I happen to be its commander. Just Commander Light, if you will.
What do you do?
We'll call on the light and the dark together. And I want to shove this thing down to the size of an ant.
Okay.
And I want to destroy greed.
Samantha's in this machine.
I don't want to kill the machine. I want to pull the thing out of the machine and kill the thing in the machine.
Are we trying to pull Avarice from the machine?
Absolutely. Fuck Nexus. Or Vexus.
This is going to be a contested roll.
Okay?
There will be no pluses.
Ah, damn. Alright, fair. Hit me. Hit me, Laura.
So,
What you got, big man?
11. What you got?
Fight me, Daniel. Double sixes.
As you you see now, it looks like two kaiju above this encampment. This thing's not going easy into the night, Piper. Even with your strength, it's not the machine that you fight. It's Avarice. As it flings you to the ground, you fly back up. It slams into as you hit one of its arms. You break into its metal. As you see the investors standing there, you can't stop us. As you wrap your hand around them, power of yellow and shadow and light begins to form up as the sky itself lights up as you pull them slowly like a cancer being pulled from inside of it. And you hear them, no. You just hear Imogen. You arrive as the sky lights up completely. In an encampment which now has about 13 treants that are about 32 feet tall each, that are now beginning to grab catapults and swing them towards Piper and towards the machine. And as you do stand there, you do have one guard with a long gold cape, green and silver armor completely covering his face, arms up to here, watching.
Is this the leader of the
You could probably.
Okay. I think Imogen like marches up to him and goes, "What do you think you are doing?"
As he turns, Excuse me?
You're excused. Are you in charge here?
I am Master of the Dawn.
Okay, cool. Call them off.
Child, this is no place for you. As you hear Fudge,
This is Queen Imogen,
It is no
asshole!
place for your queen.
Queen,
What do
we
you
only
call the
have one
person?
Archfey.
What do you call the person who slays the Archfey?
Impossible.
Hamlet
Lord
is
Hamlet is
dead.
eternal. Prove it.
Prove it? I gesture to the brownie. Is the gentleman nearby by any chance? Oh wait.
No. He's trying to save Samantha right
Okay. Oh, okay.
now.
How do I prove what has turned to ash?
You can show him. Touch him. Embrace the
Okay.
dog for a second.
Okay. I'll do that.
Roll a dog
And-
for me.
Try to share my memory of Hamlet like dissolving into ash and then blowing away in the wind. Oh, that's not. What is my dark? That's a 7
7 will do it as you
by
touch
virtue of
his-
my dark being a +3.
as you touch his face. The fight, the sneak attack done by Hamlet, and the last moments of grace and pity that you gave him. Who's left to fear fear? Lord Hamlet. Lord Hamlet is gone. My master. As he puts his hands to his face, he looks like he's going to burst into tears. What do you do, Imogen? What is my purpose now?
I'm sorry for your loss. But now is not the time for fighting the humans. Now is the time for fighting the thing that is actually attacking us. Greed. And I gesture to the machine, which I'm assuming, well, I don't know if I sense that or not.
No, you see it.
Okay.
It literally looks like Godzilla and King Kong are going at it in the encampment.
Mm-hmm. Greed is the one that is fighting us, not these humans.
Understood. My liege, our forces are human. Do we still lead them in?
Are they our forces by choice, or have they been coerced into it?
You see, he puts his head down.
I cannot, in good conscience, send people into battle that did not choose. Have some of your men that are your men lead the humans to a safe spot, and have the rest of them do what they can to fight greed.
Understood.
Thank you.
You see, as he removes his helmet and he bows to you, notice that he's balding up top. As he stands up and you see Tomas's father, of course,
Wait,
holding the helmet in his side.
this is Tomas's dad? Is he?
His eyes are completely glossed over.
Oh.
Of course, my liege. As you wish.
Perhaps you yourself should take the humans and ensure their safety.
As you wish, my liege. And you see that he
Because
bounces his head.
it looks like there is already one person who is well matched for greed.
Of course. Post haste. As you see that he nods his head. I have a hell of a headache. Ugh. And you see that he starts to continue to walk as a retinue of the Thorn Guard go with him. You see Fudge.
Are you sure you want to do that? I'm just saying, they're armed up.
Yeah, but he's human.
Fine.
And you do hear, which you also notice that's why the Trents are throwing the catapults, because they've got brownies in them. Piper, you hear it. Brownies on fire as they're just going across. Piper,
Have the treants stopped their onslaught?
they're about to, but
Okay,
Piper,
okay.
there are two that successfully get thrown.
God damn it! God damn it!
As one's as the second goes. Piper, as you are fighting with greed, as you pull them forward and as you hold them close, it's funny. But there's a saying: if you try to accumulate too many riches, entering the kingdom of heaven is like a camel going through the eye of a needle. As a flaming catapult slams into your back.
I would
You
like to
take-
roll a cold to take the damage and not phase my hold on greed.
Sure.
9.
You lurch forward. You have it. You know that this has to stop now. You can feel the mass beginning to. It's gotten to that point.
Okay.
So, as that happens,
Okay.
hold on. I got you. Don't worry.
I changed my mind. I don't want to destroy him because I thought of something really cool.
So as you go hold him, Manny, you've made it up. And as you make it up, God, it's nice to be able to smell cold air. Oh,
Until I
shit.
look a little to the right and I see the Godzilla fight.
100%, as you see a whole catapult on fire, just and that one slam into Piper. She takes it like a trooper. As just brownies and wood everywhere.
What the fuck?
You hear Harper, Piper! So,
Stone cold focused.
Manning, you, as you are there, you begin to hear, get on the ground! Move, move, move! You see Detective Mortimer running over the hill, gun in hand. What the fuck? Emmanuel Luna? And he sees that he looks at all the others. The hell are you doing here?
Wait, who is this guy?
The police detective from East
Oh,
West.
the ones that interviewed us at the office.
You see that there's lots of cops now as they're beginning to try to figure out what they did. You see that there's what seems to be a SWAT car. There's people in full body gear, and you hear him, get down, kid! And he's literally lurching towards you to protect you. But you honest to goodness see that he thinks that you are in danger.
I mean, I let him get close, but I'm like, no, stop. No, it's fine. Stop.
What? Kid, what are you talking about? You need to get the hell out of here. Why are you even here right now?
Just saving the world. It's what we do. Look, I've been through this whole thing with my stepdad. It's fine. Look, just get all these people out of here.
But that's what I'm doing. And he looks at all you guys like,
no. I mean, all the regular people and the cops, all of you, just go.
Luna, Manny, this is going to be a contested roll.
I want to just put my hand on his shoulder and squeeze really hard to
Gotcha.
like the point where I almost like dislocate his collarbone.
Understood? You don't have to roll for that. This is actually for something else.
Okay. What am I rolling?
Hmm?
What am I rolling then?
Just going to roll it. It's a contested roll.
That's a 9. And
Manny.
I show you.
No worries.
Oh, it's blurry. It's censored.
Manny, as you squeeze his arm, you notice for the first time in a long time, an adult isn't going to ask any more questions. And he nods. Okay. You hear
The helicopter?
with that 9, Manny. You are able to turn to the side as what seems to be a military helicopter. And you see one person sitting to the side like that, rifle in hand. And you realize, oh shit, that's the Helsing Collective. As you hear, Manny.
I could shout at them that I have the LKG. I could offer it to them and they wouldn't be able to hear shit.
They're not firing at you.
Oh, no, I know. They're firing at Godzilla Piper.
As you hear, you see pieces of metal just. Piper, as you turn now, you hear that softer voice. Girl, now. What does Piper do?
Piper's always wanted a pet. Why not make it greed? So I want to shove him in a little tiny jar, like they're the Fae from the Good Boy or the Dead Boy detectives. Containment. I can't destroy greed because then I would throw the world off balance. The world needs greed, but I can contain them. I'm gonna put him
I
in a
have
jar
a
like
choice.
the lightning bugs.
I have a choice for you.
No more choices. I want lightning bugs.
You see the helicopter opening fire. You have greed. And as you look, you see the gentleman using his body to shield Samantha as the shots ring through the machine. Piper. In this moment, you can completely stop avarice. They have been defeated. Or you save the gentleman.
They have been defeated. They're done. They're not gonna fuck with the green anymore. They will crawl back to their little scum hole.
You're not sure. But
Daniel.
and this is the problem of choice. This encampment's gone. The beast is literally being destroyed as we speak. It would take years for them to be able to accumulate what they need again to do this.
Okay. I got it. I got it. Piper will hold whatever the fuck you called him really close. And look at him. I said, if you ever breathe Westmore's air again, I'll be back, and there won't be a piece left of you. With that, she lets him go and she grabs Samantha and the gentleman.
As you let go of this thing, as your mighty hand wraps around your friends, you could swear to God that you hear a
I'm not you, go away.
I was disappointed, girlie. Damn. As greed, an act of love, of protection, is the one way you beat greed. As the beast begins to lurch forward, literally sounding like something crawling from the very depths of hell itself, as it arms slamming into the ground, the tracks bursting as 50 caliber bullets you feel the mass come off of you. So close. And you hear something soft. Oh, the tiger will love you. There is no sincerer love than the love of food. And as you hold them close, you feel yourself fall into them. And you hear the gentleman, oh shit. As the machine Imogen. As the trends begin to wind down, as everything begins to go turn, Manny, you have this, you have the LKG. You notice Mortimer turn to his people. Form a circle! Keep the kids safe! And he runs towards, and you see that he's trying to get on a radio. You notice that what they want to do is to form a defensive perimeter around you to give you a chance to get the fuck out of here. And they start firing at the helicopter. And you hear him, run, kid, run! Manny, where do you go?
I think you're muted.
Sorry, I was muted. I think there's too much going on for me to tell that Imogen is here.
Currently, yeah.
So I think I'm just going to stick to my original plan and go deeper into the forest, trying to get to the green.
And Manny, with the time that they give you, you don't even have to roll. You run. Manny, you have escaped the encampment with the LKG. Imogen, as you turn, the ants begin to bow the knee. Piper. Bubbles begin to pop as lumberjacks. Oh, fuck, my head. Oh, my head. As normal men begin to fall to the ground. You see the helicopter now. And Piper, in all that pain, you look up and you catch eyes with Siegfried. And as he looks at you, you see that he puts his hand on Cassandra, the sniper. And he pushes the rifle a little bit to the side. You don't hear it, but he words it.
She'll mouth back really quick. Thank you.
Piper, as you begin to run, you see the fight that breaks out in this helicopter. As Siegfried draws his weapon, and the collective begin to jump on him like wild animals. One on this side, the other on this side, one of them trying to go point the rifle, the helicopter. Yes, Imogen.
How big are the tree ends?
What about them?
How big are they?
They're 32 feet tall.
Is it conceivable that one of them could like grab the underside of the helicopter and just stop it, like hold on to it and bring it down to the ground safely?
Okay. Okay. Imogen. A contested roll. What do you do? Are you just screaming out to this thing? What do you tell this thing?
If it looks obvious that the treant is like big enough and tall enough and capable of it, I think I want to tell it to grab that helicopter, mind the blades.
As it extends its arm out. Here we go. It's like...
And wait, am I rolling?
Yeah, you're rolling.
Okay.
I'm not rolling for the end.
What am I rolling?
Just a roll.
That's an 8.
I rolled a 4.
Yeah!
You see as the blade, it hits the side of this thing's head as it just kind of peers at it. And you see Siegfried just jump. You don't know where he lands. You don't know where he goes. Just chew.
I think Imogen like mimes turning the helicopter and shaking it.
As before you're able to, you see as Siegfried just chew. You notice Cassandra, the girl with the rifle. As she sees this thing and as he begins to go turn it, to go shake it, you see she turns to you just for a moment and you catch eyes. Hatred. Pure and unadulterated. As she jumps, rifle in hand, as she goes to fire on Siegfried as they are both falling to their deaths. Piper, I will allow you to roll for Siegfried. I'm not going to tell you what happens to him, but I would need you to beat Cassandra's roll as she begins to open fire on Siegfried.
Come on, I got my genes from you. You better do good. 10.
Snake eyes. You see Siegfried just like a bird, lost in the shadow.
Oh, Dad!
And you hear, oh shit. And on that, we will end tonight's episode of Monster Hearts 2.
Wait, hold on, I got one thing. One
Yes,
thing,
Piper.
please.
What you got?
Piper wants to run into the forest and pass Detective Mortimer.
Okay.
And she wants to look at him and be like, I assume she's super fucking tired at this point. Anyone that survives from that helicopter crash is the idea I was telling you about, and you need to arrest them. And you also might want to go talk to Serafina, the reporter. And probably get an arrest warrant for the regiments. She'll pat him and she'll run.
As you see, he stands there. A look very similar to Yosef. Of what? And as we end tonight, Manning running into the forest with literally the most dangerous item he has possibly ever seen in his life.
It's fine.
Siegfried turncoating on the Helsing Collective to save his daughter. And Imogen saving Siegfried from death. We will end tonight's episode. As we go someplace else. The regiment compound. As Theo sits there with Peter. That did not go the way I thought it would. You see Peter turn. Well, I mean, it's not like if we didn't help the diversion at the school. And they both look at each other. Yeah. And as they both laugh, you realize that's Scarlett's mom, right? You see Theo turn. I know. And as they both kind of nod to each other, you see Sebastian look at him. Why? Long story. I'm gonna have to kill you. You know that, right? And you just see Theo. I know. And they sit there. And they laugh. As they enjoy a cup of wine with each other. Watching through the security cameras in the encampment and the security cameras of the school. I'm gonna miss this place. And you just see Theo turn to Sebastian. You are an idiot. I'm just saying. And we will end tonight's episode as brother and sister in the shadows. Truly the beginning of the end. Truly now.
Man, rich kids are weird.
Rich people are weird.
What a weird family.
They're just bored. It's fine.
Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. And thank you so much for enjoying it. Everyone got it hurt. Everyone was in danger. It was fantastic. Hopefully, when our ghost comes back, we'll be able to go and see what happened in the school. Because boy, oh boy, it's just as bad, if not worse, than what happened here. So, with that being said, thank you. It's always good to go and have you here, viewers. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for being on this journey with us for so long. And know that for those of you that have been here from the beginning, we deeply, deeply appreciate it. And I look very forward to being able to end this on a gold brush. Have an excellent evening. Be safe. Take care. And we will see you very, very soon. Bye.
Bye.